Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So this is part 3 of our series of array methods available to us in JavaScript. So there are already two parts of it, where in first part 1 of this series, we have discussed on the first 10 array methods, and in the next one we have discussed on the next 10. So in this video we will be looking into the rest, whatever is left, other 10 or 12 array methods, which whatever is left we will be looking into them. Our first array method of this video is last index of. So this method, this returns the last index at which the given element can be found in the array. So if you're given an array, you have this array, so what will you do? Last index of, like numbers dot last index of, numbers dot last index of 3. This is the element and you are trying to find what is the last index of this element. So how do we calculate? This is 0, index wise this is 0, this is 1, next we have 2, then we have 3, 4, 5. If you see that how many places do we have? 3 element is at 2 places, one is this and one more is this. So at the index number 2 and at the index number 5 we are having uh, two indexes where we have the element 3, but since we are using last index of method, so this is going to give you the last index of this element, which is 5. So that is what is our answer is 5. Let us see the next one. Next one is index of. So this index of, this will give you the first index of any element, whatever you are trying to search in the array. So this method returns the index of the first occurrence of a specified element in an array. If element is not present, it is going to give you -1 if element is not present. Okay, so this is the array and we are writing array dot index of 10. So first index, what is the first index of 10? Like if you see, this is index number 0, then we have index number 1, this is index number 1, then this is index number 2, and we have index number 3 here. So if you see the index of 10, element 10, it is 1, so your index will be 1. This answer for this index of value will be 1. In case there was one more, in case we are having any another 10 at some other index, then what will happen? Still this index of array method is going to give us the first occurrence of this element. Okay, even if there was something 10 here with the index number 4, but still answer is going to be 1. Let us see our next array method. Next array method is includes. What this includes does, this method determines whether an array includes a certain value among its entries. So we are just trying to check if there is anything like any value. Suppose this, we are checking 20, whether 20 is present in this array or not. It is that simple. So we are just checking whether 20 is included in this array or not. This will give us a boolean value. It is there or it is not there. 20 is this, is it there in 20, is 20 there in this array? So yes, 20 is present in this array, so we have this console.log true. Next is an entries method. So this method returns a new array iterator object that contains the key value pair of each index of the array. So what do we mean by this? We have array, then we are writing arr dot entries. So what this will give? This will give us a iterator, and what iterator will have? It will have a iterator will have a array. Okay, it will have a value which contains key value pair. So what will be key and what will be value in this array? If we see what will be key and what will be the value, so key will be the index. Okay, key will be index and value will be our element of the array. So it is like 0 a 1 comma b, because b is having the index 1, then c will be 2 comma c. Okay, this is how our iterator will have value. But in case we want to access our data from the iterator like this one, then we have to make use of dot next dot value. For every iterator, any iterator wherever we are using, we have to make use of dot next dot value. So this is about entries. method. And next one is slice. So slice method, it is there is one important question: what is the difference between splice and slice? So splice we have seen in the previous video. In slice we get a new array, okay, and it is useful for creating the subarrays. It is like that: slice always gives us the new array, whereas splice does the changes in the original array. So this difference you can say. Let us see what slice is. This method returns a shallow copy of portion of the array into new array object. So we always get a new array object, and it is helpful in giving us a subarray. Subarray in the sense portion of array, okay, selected from the beginning to end, whatever we specify. So this is our array. We are writing array dot slice 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4, what is this? These are basically index that you have to start from 2 and you have to end at 4, and this is exclusive. Actually this is not included, okay. So 2, how do our index works? 0, then this is 1, this is 2, 2, hmm, then this is 3, and this is 4. So what does it mean? That you have to take the subarray from where to where? From 2 till 4, because 4 of the element, I mean from 2, index 2. One second. uh it is like subarray will be taken from the index number 2 till 3 index, because 4 is not included, it is exclusive. So our sliced array, whatever we are getting after using the dot slice method, it is 3 comma 4. Next is flat map. So this method maps each element using mapping function. So there is some mapping function, callback function happening, and then it flattens everything into a new array. So it is like combination of map and flat functions, combination of map and flat method. So this is our array, flat map. Then this is having some callback function, and then it is again making use of the array. So it is creating like array inside a array. Then, but still, since we are making use of flat, it is going to give us everything in a flat array. Next one is array method. So is array is used to determine whether a passed array is array or it is not a array. So this is fruits. We are writing in example, if you see we have fruits, and then we are writing array dot is array is fruits array. Output is true. Here number is number. So we are just checking array dot is array is this array? No, it is not. So we get false. Next is filter. This method creates a new array with all the elements that pass the test implemented by provided functions. So it is like we have array, then we are going to check every element one by one, and we are checking whether they will pass certain test or not. And if they are passing, we will return that. Okay, it is like returning those values dot every, which we saw in the previous video. We used to give us true or false dot sum dot every, but here it will give us the all the element which are passing this test. So here we are checking which array, which element is greater than 20, 30 and 40. So answer is 30 and 40. Next is find index. So this method returns the index of first element. So here we are having a array, then we are checking find index of any element which is greater than 30. So this will give us the first index. So greater than 30 is 40. So index of this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So answer is 3. Next is find. Find is useful for getting the value. Okay, it is similar to the above function, but getting the value, not the index. Similarly, like the same syntax like above, we have to find in the array that the number which is greater than 30. What is greater than 30? 40. 40 is the first value greater than 30, so it will give us answer will be 40. Okay, next let us see is keys. So keys method gives us returns the array containing keys of the given object. So this is the object. We are just checking object dot keys of my object. This will give us all the keys. What are keys? A, B, C, and we will get it in the array format. Next is map function. This method creates a new array with the result of calling a provided function on every element. So this is going to perform some kind of transformation. It is similar to for each, but this returns a value, and that is what after all the transformation each element is transformed, and it is returned to us in a new array. Next is dot reduce. This method applies a function to each element of the array and reduces the array to a single value. So we have numbers dot reduce accumulator comma current value. Accumulator is sum, and current value is like one by one. It will do all the transformation and it will give us one sum, one joint value, that is reduce. And reduce right is same but from right side.